Hey, everybody! Happy Christmas Eve if you're on this side of the world. Happy nearly Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve Eve if you're on the other side of the world. And yes, you're on the other side. I'm on the right side of the world. You guys are down under, not me. Oh dear, it's been a busy morning here in Excited Utterance Land. Oh dear, all the fairies, all the public document fairies, etc., they've all just been dropping all their fairy dust in my lap today, and all the text fairies as well. The Brexit fairies. Whoa. And I'm all like, trying to keep up. And I'm in my Jimmy Jams, and I'm like, I've got to get ready. Help, help, help. And sometime today, I've got to make my famous rumballs. Because that's my thing, guys. I make rumballs. So I don't give like gifts, like, you know, other kinds of gifts to, you know, my siblings and mums and stuff. Like, I do like some gifts, but what they really look forward to is my rumbles, because I put extra Bacardi in there, yeah, rum, extra. So yeah, they're very tasty. I may share my recipe if you ask nicely. I don't know whether you can get all of the ingredients there overseas, but they're very, very special. So anyway, guys, we have the most massive, incredibly huge stream today. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through it all without some rumbles. And hey, everybody. Rumbles? No, rumbles. Rumbles. People always hear me wrong. Oh dear. Please, please, please. Yeah. Christmas is about resolving problems and seeing past the petty things. Yes, with alcohol and other stuff. Or alcohol laden foods. Oh dear. They are chocolate balls with rum in them. Yeah. So basically biscuity kind of condensed milk balls with coconut and rum. Yes. I used to make a kiddie version that didn't have rum in it, but all the kiddies have kind of grown up now. So, and thank you for the $4.99. My 102-year-old grandma, who is German, made a mean rum ball. I bet she did. When I found out she used real rum, it made sense why I liked them as a kid. Yes, Rhinestone Wow Girl. My mum used to give me the full rum version as well, and I wondered why I enjoyed them so much, and also fell asleep really fast on Christmas night. It wasn't just because I've been running around so much. Thank you for the $4.99 and welcome in, everybody. Massive stream. Today is massive. I might be a little bit late to be making my rumbles. So can Sal guess the movie? Okay, let's ask him. Let's ask him. Hey.
Hey.
What movie?
Well, I'm sorry. You know, you're just here talking about all this alcohol and how fun it is.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
You know,
So
no, it's okay.
how long are you sober now? How long is it? 10
1
months,
year
11
ago
months?
today is when I started the journey of getting sober.
1 year today?
Yeah.
Everybody, congratulations to Dali.
Thank
I
you.
didn't realize it was just before Christmas, was it?
Yep. 23rd is when I started weaning myself off.
That's huge news.
Yep.
That's incredible.
15th
Everybody, you know what we should all be doing? You should all be hitting the sub button on Dali Talk right now. Just type in DALITALK. Mods, please put a link up for Dali Talk now. Make sure you give him heaps of subs and heaps of love. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
And I was just teasing you. I mean, I was just being funny about it.
About what?
Bringing it up after your whole I'm going to make rum balls thing.
Oh, okay. It was today though. It
Yeah,
is a year
it
anniversary.
is today. Yeah, it is. It's just ironic that it's the only
Like,
time I've
that's
ever
not
heard you talk
funny.
about alcohol. Oh, it kind of is. I don't care.
Congratulations.
Thank
I remember the day that I said to you, so that 6-pack that you've still got in your fridge,
Yeah.
you're going to go throw it out, and you actually went and threw it out.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Amazing. That was awkward for a minute. I was like, that's not funny.
Right.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Stop it. Stop that. All right. 1 year of sobriety. What a trip. Congrats. You're a different guy. Like, you are so happy and well, and
Yes.
I'm just so proud of you. And you're my bestie. You really are.
Yes.
I talk to you about just everything.
Same.
And even though you're on the other side of the world, and I've never actually met you in person.
No.
You are just, you mean so much to me. So congratulations. I'm so proud. Wow. Okay. Change subject quick. New
Right.
sub. Yes, everybody. Wow. G'day, La Papita. How are you? Congratulations, Dali. It's hard work, but worth it. Yeah.
Definitely.
You can see it all over him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's get into it, guys. We have so much today. So much today. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go. So we got kind of two topics today. We have both some stuff that's come out about Bobbi Jo and the CrimeCon situation, and we also have some texts. So remember the worker bees email.
Buzz.
Bzz, bzz. How the worker bees email came to be. To be.
Or
To
not
be
to
or
be.
not to be. Yes. Okay. So Detective Bobbi Jo Olsen was interviewed along with her partner by Hidden True Crime. The interview appeared on their channel on September 2, 2025. Now remember that they were the two lead detectives in the James Craig case. So no shade to them. They did probably a really good job on the James Craig case. I don't really know it. Apparently he poisoned his wife. So yeah, there you go. Now, whilst the interview aired on that date in September, the actual interview took place on August 21. And we know that because a public records request revealed that there was an email between Bobbi Jo Olsen and Lauren. And it was, you can see it down here, Wednesday, August 20, Hidden True Crime interview link to B. Bolson at auroragov.org. Hi, here is a link for tomorrow, Thursday at 10 a.m. Looking forward to it, something. And there's a StreamYard link.
Oh.
And so, yeah, we use StreamYard generally to do our streaming, but you can also do pre-records. And so that was on Wednesday, August 20th, and it was for tomorrow. He linked for tomorrow, Thursday at 10 a.m. Cool. So they did a pre-record. So they've been talking, I expect, for a while because they were covering the trial. And we all know Lauren and Grayson, they like to get in and chitty chat with everybody when they're at a trial. Yeah, we've seen that before. Okay, so that happened. Now, and remember, so that August 21st is what, a week, 2 weeks before CrimeCon. Now,
3 weeks.
Remember that Grayson dropped Bobbi Jo's name on police body cam at CrimeCon on September 5, 2025. So I made this little video about that.
Have an incredible interview today with two women I greatly admire. We have Detective Bobbi Jo Olsen. Bobbi Jo Olsen.
I'm in the Bobbi Jo this morning as this is the first people that have listened to us.
So there's the worker bee email.
No.
So Bobbi Jo Olsen's timesheet has revealed she billed her time in this on that date to regular duty.
And that Bobbi Jo's Mariana's, this is the first people that have listened to us.
Well, we got information emailed to us the other day,
Yeah.
so we kind of already had a heads up of what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, here's the deal. Sure. Okay. So she did it in the middle of a work day. Some people will say, oh, that's fine. Cool. Or some people might say, well, maybe we would prefer that she was doing more detective-y kind of work. But if you put it into context, I think probably I would prefer, if I were living in Aurora, that she was doing more detective-y kind of work when she was spending her time telling all of the Aurora Police Department to go and protect Laura Matthias at CrimeCon. So that's more of a big deal to me. Okay, let's keep going. Now we know what led her to sending that email, because some more public records have come out. Now, on September 4th, 2025, so this was the Thursday, we know for sure that at 6:06 Mountain Daylight Saving Time, is that MDT?
Mountain
Something time? It says
Daylight time?
MDT time day, yeah. The temporary civil stalking injunction was signed by the judge, because that's come through. Aurora PD has some serious dollars invested in their PR and infomercials. I've seen them.
That
Seen them.
might be why they were okay with her then going on Hidden True Crime.
Maybe, but the PR stuff I've seen has been all about recruitment.
Oh,
So yeah, it's been all about recruiting, and so I find it kind of odd that they are sort of talking about the great work they've done with a case, but whatever. Whatever their marketing is, that's not really as relevant, I think, as the whole thing to do with protecting Lauren in a civil matter.
Sure.
Now, so this email here says, you are correct. The order is a public record. So whoever it was who put in the public records request has had confirmation from this Bianca Gardner. You're correct. She's from Utah Judiciary, Judicial Assistant to Judge Casey, right? The order is a public record. It was signed on 9/4/25 at 6:06:51 MDT. So very early in the morning. Didn't know judges work that early. But cool. Now, September 4, 2025, an officer tried to serve papers to Christina's home. And we'll hear audio of this now for the very first time, guys. Are you ready?
Mm. That was Grace in there.
Is Christina here? She's not. She's not here. No. Okay. Is she at work? Is she going to be back anytime soon?
She's out of town.
She's out of town?
Yeah,
okay.
traveling.
When does she come back?
Next week, Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got some papers I got to give to her.
Okay.
So, okay. Not sure if I can give them to you.
Okay.
So let me go make a phone call really quick, and if I can give them to you, I'll give them to you.
All right.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, sounds good.
And what was your name?
Connor.
Connor? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Connor. I'll be right back.
Rex, come here. Come on. Come here. Come on.
Wow.
Rex, come here.
Rex is the dog.
Rex, you want a treat? Come here. You want a treat?
What a treat.
Come here. Come on.
Grayson isn't treated that nice.
Okay. And then he came back a couple of minutes later, and I had.
Yeah, I love how mysterious he is. Like, I've got these papers, but I don't know if I can give them to you, so I'm gonna go make a call.
Yeah. So let's have a listen to what he says the second time he comes back.
on it. So,
Hold on, wait, give me 1 second.
okay, so what it is a civil stalking injunction
Okay.
and stuff. If you can just tell your wife, just read it.
Yep.
Read it to her.
Okay.
That way she understands it.
Yep.
Again, we've just been asked to serve it, and they said it was okay to serve it to you to get this on. So,
Right.
again, if you have any questions, please feel free to get a hold of 4th District Court,
Okay.
because that's what it comes out of.
Okay.
So, any questions for me?
No, you got it. Your
Okay.
name is?
Officer Van Wagner
All right.
with
Thank you.
Moby.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Have a good one.
Everyone's jumping on him.
Yes, you do have to be served in person. And so, regardless of whether he gave those papers to her husband or anybody else, it was said to Lauren very clearly back at CrimeCon the next day that it's not official at all until it's put into Christina's hands. And Lauren accepted that. She said it. Okay, officer, thank you. Thank you, officer. Officer, detective, is it detective? Is it detective? Oh no, we're not that cool, is what they said. So, yeah, that is absolutely true. So there was really no point in that officer giving the documents to anybody else. It's the case that you need to give it to the person in person. So that happened on September 4th. Now, next, just so we know, so this is the documentation. September 5th, Christina was actually served at CrimeCon, and this is the documentation to show that she was actually served at CrimeCon, served September 5th, 5th day of September 2025, 10:55. And not sure about that time. There may be a discrepancy there, but go. Yep.
Okay, so Colorado or Aurora served the warrant and then confirmed with the Utah where it came from that it was served.
Sorry, say that again.
So this is where the Utah or where the Colorado police are telling Utah that the warrant was served.
So this is, returned on the 9th day of September,
Okay.
and it is Utah. Yeah. So I legibly documented the date and time of service on the front page of the document being served, comment Utah County Sheriff, dated the 9th. So, yeah, it's returned to Utah. Okay, so Utah and Colorado are both MDT. September 4th was the day LM got the TRO CSI. Yes, it was the day she got it signed by a judge, but it was not the day that it was served to Christina.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're all clear. All right. So she got it signed on the 4th, but it wasn't served to her until the 5th. Exactly. All right. So let's just all be clear about that. Okay. So next, still though, on the 4th, the famous worker bee email went out, and it went out at 2:09 p.m. Thursday, September 4th, 2:09 p.m. So let's keep that time in mind. And I think it deserves a reread, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And look at all the people that are on there. One of the people is David Ekstrom. And David Ekstrom is that copper that you saw on the Saturday night taking Christina from the bar. And that was just after Lauren came out from the Clue Awards and spotted Christina, her and Grayson both. And she just had to, come out from the Clue Awards. And Christina was clearly just not within her rights to be there, because even though she had been there first and was allowed to be in the hotel area, it was just not okay for her to be there.
Yeah.
Police officer Ekstrom decided that she had to move on. Yeah.
In Lauren's defense, Grayson had been to the bar earlier that day and urinated in the corner, so she'd already marked her territory.
Dali. Okay. Do you want to read the Hello Worker Bees?
Sure.
Let's go.
Oh God. A true crime podcast host, Lauren Matthias, and a producing Grayson Yaw will be attending CrimeCon September 5th through the 7th and staying at the Gaylord Hotel. Lauren has been experiencing threats from a former fangirl, who has also stalked her repeatedly at court appearances and events like CrimeCon.
Oh
You
dear.
guys are making me laugh. Stop. A Utah judge issued a no contact order today, September 4th, against Christina, prohibiting her from contacting Lauren, her family, and her staff. The court includes a stay away order, specifically mentioning other, and lists 2025 CrimeCon Expo, Denver, Colorado. This order is a direct response to the potential risk at CrimeCon. Christina spoke with a producer from another network and confirmed she was attending.
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
Utah officers attempted to serve Christina this morning, but were informed by her husband that she had already left for her flight to Denver. Convenient. It would be
God, she
fair
would
to
do that.
say Christina should have knowledge of the court order, but has not been personally served. I have attached the court order that Christina needs to be served with if she attends CrimeCon. Per the order, she is not allowed to attend CrimeCon. Lauren informed me she would have a printed copy with her in case an officer did not have one.
I bet she does.
Aw. Notarized with little glitter and hearts around it. Going through her social media pages, it would classify Christina as an agitator. She has posted several videos documenting her interactions with law enforcement. I have attached photos of Christina below. Some of her social media pages and names of some of her acquaintances. Oh my. Lauren will be walking around the ballroom and speaking during various times throughout the conference. Currently, Lauren and Gray Bay will be involved in the following scheduled events.
Lies. Lies, lies, lies.
That's a lie.
Lies. Lies. Yeah, that's just not true.
Sorry. I had to bring that back. I miss doing that noise.
This is so much stupider now.
It is. It really is. Like, it's so serious, but at the same time, it's like, good Lord, woman.
It's so ridiculous. Go on.
Oh, you got more. Lauren and Gray Bay have a real safety concern regarding Christina and her friends due to the threats that have been directed toward Lauren. Lauren and Grayson are huge supporters of law enforcement.
Huge.
During your travels while working off duty at the Gaylord this weekend, can you please take note of Christina and serve her with the court order if she attempts to gain entry? Lauren and Grayson would also appreciate it if you could attend their known appearances noted above if time allows you to. What?
What do you mean if time allows you to? Like, don't you have other things to do, police people?
So what, they just want you to like show up and so they can show you off?
Yeah, that's it. Here's my police accessories.
I don't know. I didn't notice that last time. Below are Lauren and Gray Bay's cell phone numbers. If a safety concern arises, please reach out to them. Thank you all, and let me know if you have any questions.
Bobbi Olson, Detective Major Crimes Homicide Unit. Homicide Unit, Major Crimes. These are such major crimes. Major crimes.
I've definitely had my jackass moments. It's fair.
Dali found that one. Right. So September 4th, 2025, same day. And I'm kind of confused by this because this is after. right? So she sent that email at 2. Let's go back. 2:09 p.m. UTC. See, there it is. See, 2:09 p.m. UTC. She sent that, but then after that, at 3:40 p.m. I'm not reading that wrong, am I? It's 15:40.
Yeah.
That's 3:40 p.m.
3:40.
Yeah. Lauren sends Bobbi Jo an email with no attachment. Okay, and see this, the message is from an untrusted sender.
Wow.
Yep. And then, but she realizes she hasn't put an attachment on there. So 9 minutes later, she sends another email with the attachment. And we've only just gotten what the attachment was. The attachment was this. Hang on. It's her application for civil stalking injunction. It's all the facts. It's all the facts, guys.
Wow.
It's
Just
all the
facts, ma'am.
facts. And when I say all the facts, it's all the facts as per her
Well, yeah.
her packet, like the packet.
That's all that
she put
matters.
forth. Yeah, it's what she put forth to get the civil stalking injunction. So I'm confused. Like, where did Bobbi Jo get all her information? Was it just like chatting on the phone to Lauren? Because
Lauren
I
wouldn't
get
tell
it.
a lie.
I get it that back here, like the judge did sign the order back here. I get that at
Sure.
6:06 a.m. So Bobbi Jo did know that it was signed back there. So I get that. Well, I assume she knew that it was signed back there, or that Lauren told her that it was signed. But the email went out to worker bees here. And she seems to know a fair bit. Well, she thinks she knows a fair bit.
Wow.
She's looked at Christina's TikTok. I get that. So she's gone. I'm sure Lauren's told her about Christina's TikTok. So she's gone and looked at all that. And she's made up her mind. Okay, so judge has signed order. And she looked at Christina's TikTok and she's probably chatted on the phone to Lauren quite a bit, probably. I'm assuming, speculating, assuming. But the actual information has been sent after, it seems. And here's the actual information. We'll look at it, shall we? I'll bring it up in a separate tab. Just a minute. Okay. So questions and answers. So this is stuff that Lauren has answered. How long does the stalking injunction last? So do you want to just read these answers that she's written in here?
Christina MacArthur must be served within 90 days of the temporary civil stalking injunction before being signed by the judge. The temporary civil stalking injunction becomes effective when Christina is served. If Christina is not served, then the temporary civil stalking injunction never becomes effective.
Hang on. So this is maybe this is stuff that it will be up to Christina MacArthur to request a hearing. Maybe they have answered her because it's just her name in there.
The temporary civil don't move. The temporary civil injunction, the civil stalking injunction, can be dissolved at any time if pet name applies to the court which granted the injunction. Pet name?
Oh, petitioner name.
Oh, I thought they were talking about Grayson.
I thought it was pet name too. I was like, what?
I thought they meant Grayson. Okay, now I see. All right, now you can carry on.
Yeah, carry on.
Do you want me to keep reading or?
Will there be a hearing? It will be up to Christina MacArthur to request a hearing. Christina MacArthur has 10 days after service to request a hearing, and she did. How can I change a civil stalking injunction? Civil stalking injunction can be dissolved. How do I enforce my civil stalking injunction? You should keep a copy of your civil stalking injunction with you at all times. Yes, I'm sure she did. One called the police. Yeah, well, she didn't kind of need to. They were like there all the time, right? Make sure you get a police case number. Ask the officer to refer the case to a prosecutor. Violations of civil stalking injunction may be enforced by a civil action initiated by the petitioner named for contempt with possible penalties of $1,000 fine. Look at this. The second conviction is a third-degree felony. A conviction of use of a dangerous weapon in the commission of the crime of stalking is a second-degree felony. Oh, okay. Sorry. The first conviction for violation of a civil stalking injunction is a Class 8 misdemeanor. Right. Okay. So if she was found to have violated it twice, it would be a third-degree felony, right? Okay. So here is her order, but it's not signed. I noticed. So she hasn't got a signed one that she sent over to Bobbi Jo. We've seen the signed one already, but this is not a signed one. And see, there's all your exhibits, the really scary exhibits.
The exhibit to apology.
Yeah.
She included an apology in the order to get a restraint.
That's one of the text messages. Remember the text message strings that we read out? Yeah. We've seen all these. Then the John Delaney email, the one with Felicia.
It's just funny what she included.
Oh, I know. We've seen all these. These are so stupid. The Boise dinner incident video, nothing to do with her.
So yeah, this is just for the application.
Remember what's not in here. The Proton email's not in here. Yeah. Husband health complications due to stalking. It's just him and her having a text exchange about him having blood pressure and feeling anxiety. This is all just the watching you eye comment. The emojis.
Oh yeah.
This is
public libel regarding petitioner and dying brother.
Yep. This is it. This was her. This was her evidence. See, and her declaration and Grayson's declaration. The one where Grayson talks about the last few months being like a movie. Other facts. Yeah, no other facts, just her declaration and Grayson's declaration. And then we get, all these people are also protected. John, Grayson, the son, immediate and extended family relations to petitioner, family unknown address, business co-workers, employees of true crime podcast / docu-series, relation to petitioner employees. So stay away order. This online forums and other social media accounts, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, other social media accounts, doesn't say which. CrimeCon Expo, Denver, Colorado, schedule September 5th to 7. Well, isn't that very, very convenient? Just in time, right? Just in time. And this bit, I love this bit. Hang on, I think it's written. Oh, there's her signature.
Oh.
In fact, it appears again down here. I've highlighted it. There it is. Yeah. Urgent, expedited review requested. The petitioner had strong reason to believe she is in immediate danger and that the respondent and her accomplices are planning, and we've done a stream about this, another confrontation. There was never a first one. During the 2025 CrimeCon Expo in Denver, Colorado on September 5 to 7. right? Remember, we
Right.
did a whole stream on that. Where was the first one? There was no first one. Respondent shall not come within 500 feet of the petitioner, her immediate and extended family, including in-laws, her co-in-laws, her co-workers, employees, her place of business, or other known professional associates of the petitioner. Neither shall the respondent direct, encourage, or coordinate others with other individuals, because you know she does that. To confront, harass, or communicate with the same, either directly or indirectly, on the respondent's behalf. Respondent shall cease and desist any and all online activity and communication, any and all online activity, direct or indirect, relating to or referencing the petitioner, her immediate and extended family, in-laws, including co-workers, employees, or other known professional associates of the petitioner. So basically just stay the hell off social media or the internet. And yeah, there's no signature on that. And this was sent to Bobbi Jo. September 4, 2025 at 3:49 p.m., which is after 2:09 p.m., I think. I mean, I know I'm in the future and I get a bit confused by times, but help me out, guys.
Well, I can figure out the time zones.
No, I'm usually better at that than you.
Fair.
Like, what's going on? What am I? Please tell me if I'm missing something here. Like, I'm just what? Could you just talk to chat for a second? I'm just looking for something else in the
Okay. MLS is a lawyer.
document.
Well, kind of.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Sort of. I mean, in a way. Yeah. Let's see. So we got way behind, but congrats, Dali. Oh, thank you, Tracy.
Yay!
Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Very appreciated. We got one gifted hella excited utterance membership from Chuck Anderson's granddaughter. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You are very generous. Thank you. And Tracy also gifted one hella excited utterance membership. Thank you guys very much. That definitely helps out the stream.
Thank you so much, Tracy McMillan, and also Chuck Anderson's granddaughter. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. And who was a member for a little while?
Tracy.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. Much appreciated. 3 months. That's really nice of you.
All right.
I'm just
And
trying to see
so
if there was any mention of. I thought I saw a mention of when she said that the first confrontation was a first instance of stalking. Hang on, let me just do a
you finding it?
there's quite a few mentions of stalking, but first instance of I'm looking for. Ah, here we go. Got it.
All the other declarations were added on after CrimeCon.
Yeah, all the other ones were after CrimeCon. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, guys. Look, this is new. So, when and where did the stalking events happen? Well, looky here. The 9th of April. So she classifies, of course she does. She classifies the 9th of April as being the first stalking event. But then she's got another one. The second one is the email.
Right?
On the 11th. Huh? What?
Other stalking events.
Where?
Down 2 boxes.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Dozens of other incidents. Head on a platter.
She put head on a platter as one of them.
Grape? What?
Okay. What? Yeah. this
Going
is-
public is a stalking event?
Okay. So first stalking event, she said, was the incident when they hugged on the 9th of the 4th. So April 9th, Maricopa County Courthouse, which is really the last in-person
Yeah.
discussion at all. Then on the 11th
Oh, they mean
of
her
April.
brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Sure.
carry on. Carry on.
Yeah, I know it looks really terrible. It looks really terrible.
Yeah, I thought somebody was threatening her. I didn't
No,
realize.
Christina never said head on a platter.
That was Gigi.
No. Yeah, it was Gigi, and it was just a phrase.
Yeah.
Who fills this out? Well, it's her. It's like this is
L-Dog.
This is L-Dog. This is Lauren's complaint. This is terrible, guys. This is so made. It is so made up.
Of course, when you say other stalking events and you say grape, that's why I just was like,
You
what
just
the
went-
hell is she talking about?
Yeah.
That's somebody threatened her with that?
Yeah.
No, they're talking about her being creepy with her brother who was dying. And that's very sad. And I'm sorry for the family, but for God's sakes, Lauren.
And and like that's just the way she interpreted it. So it's not a threat. It's just something she put on TikTok. That's not a threat.
Yeah.
So I'm just, whoa. Okay, so let's just go one by one with this. We all know what happened on the 9th of April. The 9th of April, I'm just going to bring my timeline up in the background so I can be really, really clear with everything here. 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's Lauren and John who keep bringing up essay. No one else has said it. I mean, yeah, like, and all the jokes that have come from it were because they brought it up on the 9-hour live. No one would
absolutely.
have any idea
Yeah.
about it at all. And it's so much of this is because the Streisand effect.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
on the 9th of April, Lauren approached Christina at the Maricopa County Courthouse. Christina confronted Lauren about the mean things she said about her and others. Lauren admits to writing those things. For accuracy, Christina recorded the conversation. Also on the 9th of April, Lauren love bomb apologized to Christina. Everything I love about you is sincere and real, she said. I'll forever defend you and call you a dear friend. That's the apology exhibit. Also on the 9th, Lauren sends Stephanie, who she calls a former employee, but she's also a friend, a cease and desist order accusing her of sharing info with Jennifer, which is Gigi. And that's the day also that Liz sent her a threatening, non-threatening voicemail. And Lauren texts Christina citing feeling threatened by non-threatening voicemail and from another party and blames Christina. Christina responds, denying having spoken to anyone about it and didn't appreciate the accusations and threats from Lauren. Now, the 11th, the one that's on the 11th, this one here, Lauren sends LH, that's Lindsay, a cease and desist that day. And I think that must be the day also that, I have to check it, but that must be the day that, well, she's saying that email from respondent to petitioner, Okay, so she's saying that Christina emailed her that day. I'm going to have to pull that up and look because that's not what's on my timeline. Okay, let me just double check that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's saying that Christina responded to her via email because we all know that Lauren blocked Christina on text message and Christina continued the discussion on email. So that's stalking, apparently. Yeah. All right. Other stalking events. Now, this really pisses me off. See declarations of Lauren, Matthias, and Grace Senior. Read dozens of other incidents, e.g., head on a platter. That's not Christina.
No.
And it's not even a stalking event. That was Gigi on the phone just talking a phrase. It's a turn of phrase. They recorded that, by the way. They admitted that to the police and then went back on it. It doesn't mean it's not literal. Head on a platter is not literal.
No.
This grape accusation is
meant to seem like it's a legit threat to her.
It's not. It's. I'm not even gonna.
It's manipulative.
Yeah. Going public is also something that came out of the phone call with Gigi, and again, nothing to do with Christina, nothing to do with it at all. And again, not a threat. And I'm going to stick up for Gigi because this is ridiculous to bring this in.
It was.
And she's gone and put 19th of June here, right? Christina's not involved on the 19th of June.
No.
Online, multiple social media accounts, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. TikTok wasn't even created. The TikTok was not created on the 19th of June. It was not created on the 19th of June. And what's this Instagram, Facebook, etc.? Right? I know she's on Instagram, but were any of these? Sorry, what these? The only one of these that's referring to grape is, and I don't think she even called it grape, but that's on TikTok, and the TikTok wasn't created until after the 19th of June. So get your facts straight, Lauren, and Bobbi Jo, and the judge, everybody, check your facts before you just grant something like this. List of names of all people. Sorry, who witnessed it? What? John DeLynn? What?
Well, technically, because he got that email.
No.
Warning about Lauren.
I don't think he'd be very happy with being listed on here.
I mean, it's a stretch, but this entire thing is a stretch, so why not?
And then she's gone and listed Christina's friends as being witnesses to this. But then also accomplices. So they're witnesses, but they're also accomplices.
Naturally.
I don't think that John DeLynn would be very happy with being named as someone who witnessed this. Is Felicia there? Where's Felicia? Oh, she's just in chat. Hey, Felicia. List any evidence you have of stalking, like transcripts, audio tapes, police reports, photos, sworn statements from witnesses, affidavits. You must attach at least one to this form. Invoices, apology, threatening email. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad right now. My God. Whoa. Wow. And this is as far as this document's concerned, planning another confrontation. So another confrontation means another what? Another one of these TikToks, another head on a platter, another going public. Really? Another email?
You're back.
Yep. Mm. Sis, schedule a court hearing so that I can tell the court why I disagree with the temporary civil stalking injunction. Well, I mean, she couldn't do that until after CrimeCon, could she? I'm grossed out, soon to be furious. Yeah. John Dali, you deserve better than what Lauren did here. Yeah, I mean, so many people have been dragged into this ridiculousness, and I feel like I understand why John Dali didn't see, just from looking at the TikToks, that this person, Lauren, was problematic, because the TikToks aren't defamatory in themselves. They don't name her. They don't give much detail. And that speaks well for Christina's case. However, this is very embarrassing for him. It's been embarrassing for him anyway, even before his name's on here. Wow. Okay. I just want to give me 1 second, guys. Let's make sure that Christina doesn't want me to bring anything else up if she's listening. I don't know if she is. I don't know if she is. I don't know if she's here. I don't know. These are all public records, and I hope that she's okay. That's all. Who is John Dali? So he's the host of the Mormon Stories podcast, and it's a very big channel with very big reach. Mormon Stories is a podcast that is it's for people who are sort of working out their faith. So people who were Mormon or living or perhaps looking at marrying someone who's Mormon or ex-Mormon, and not quite understanding what to do, I guess, with the Mormon faith. And they talk about it. They talk about issues to do with Mormonism. And he seems to be a pretty good guy. Yeah. So, and he's had Lauren on there a lot over the years. I think it's been quite a while. He's had Lauren on there. He did a 2-part series. One, actually, both of them back in July, called The Making of Lauren Matthias. Yeah. So it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing. And the co-host on there, Mindy Caldwell, who was on that 2-part series. Sorry, I'm just getting Serif here. Serif. She actually came out and said that she was not in support of the things that Lauren has done with this. It took her a little while to do that, and when she did, it was very thoughtful, the way she said it. So that was quite meaningful. That was, yeah, quite meaningful. Thank God Mindy Caldwell took a public stand. Yeah, I thought that was a really important move, an important moment when that happened. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going. So that's what she received. That's what Bobbi Jo received. And we remember the rest.
Grayson is right there. She just walked past me. She ID'd me just now. I'm sorry, I'm recording you. She just ID'd me. Will you take my phone?
And I know that's
Whoops.
not what
You know, what do I do? Hold on. I think it's clear that I'm not the one who's doing the. I know. I'm not trying to convince you. I know. I'm not trying to convince you.
I know a judge signed a piece of paper. That's.
I know. And in Utah, you don't have to prove anything to get a paper signed, which sucks because then it's the weekend and I. But.
So my question is, like, if this is going to be the bar they hang out at tonight, is a huge hotel. Is there another bar around?
She's gonna follow me there.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to follow.
Everyone will follow me there. She'll follow me there. I know, and I know. So that's my point. It's like I'm in a lose-lose situation.
Well, and when it comes to these restraining orders, I'm not going to lie. It is like the burden does fall on you a lot, right? And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's.
But so that's why I came. That's why I made sure, like, I came down. There's no one here. I'm here.
And you're well within your rights.
Yeah.
But based on the way Colorado interprets those, and I haven't read it all. I'll be honest with you. I know it exists.
He hasn't read it.
If you want me to read it, I think I have a copy of it in an email or something.
Oh, that's the ice cream man on Christmas Eve. There you go. All right, guys. So yeah, we remember the rest. And I'm sorry, I'm in a bit of a grump mood now because that really got me, that last bit. Yeah, that last bit. So we're going to move on to something else. We've got text messages, guys. But I want to show you somebody to cheer everybody up. Hey. Oh, sorry. Did I annoy you? Were you happy down there? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just getting comfy. Serif says hi. You say hi? You say hi? No, see, that's better. See, that's better. Yes. Boom. No. You hear him purring? No. No. Oh, hello. Oh, you're going to be like that? You're going to be camera shy? It's nearly Christmas. Are you looking forward to Christmas presents? Are you? I know there's something good for you under the tree. There really is. Yeah, there really is. Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hi. He is beautiful. He is so beautiful. He is. Kitty.
Me?
Hello. No. Hi. Hi. Ginger cats are so sweet. They are. Yes, he is. He is. He is. But what have we got here? We have Rhinestone Wow Girl says Regina George vibes. Is Botox a carb? Go Dali. Hey, $4.99. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. And we have a super sticker. Marsha, retired trial lawyer. Ooh.
Thank you.
Retired trial lawyer. Thank you. $9.99. Much appreciated, Marsha. And Nikki Noodle says, I'm an ex-HTC watcher and found you guys being nosy. Are you two partners or friends?
Oh, God, no. Ugh. No,
Barely
just friends.
friends.
Barely. We hate each other, really.
Barely. We hate each other's guts, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can barely stand each other. In fact,
Yes,
when the
my
stream's
camera
over,
just like freaked out when that was suggested.
yeah, yeah. When the stream's over, we go, "I hate you so much."
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah. Merry almost Christmas from New Zealand. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. And it's as hot there as it is here. Probably not because you're further south. You okay, Sarah? Thank you for the $5. Okay, let's get into it, guys. We've got more. It's like a double stream today. Are you going to hold up all right? How you going?
Me?
Yeah.
So far so good.
So far, so good. All right. Because, yeah, Dali gets to bed fairly early. Are you working tomorrow?
No. Nope. I'm off till the 5th, so.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you got no excuse.
4th, yeah. 5th.
Okay, no excuse then. Hang on a minute. All right. Share this bad boy. This bad boy. Let's go. Spread the word, guys. We got more text. Let's go. Mm-mm-mm. Do. Let me get my setup going. Nope. Alrighty. Back to Lauren Matthias and her group chitty chat. Because she's seen by everyone. Seen by everyone. And like, yeah, this morning when I got these, because it is morning still for me, I was like, oh my God, I've got to make another stream up very fast. Okay. Yep. Again, more stuff. So, yes, it's only an eye emoji, everybody. Looking at you. Not threatening. Not threatened. Feeling threatened. That's all, Lauren. Would you like to read, Lauren, please?
All right. The top part.
The whole thing.
I don't know. I think I support them showing the collection off. Only because I admit that if I was in the strange business of estate buying and selling, a business I know nothing about, I'd probably try to find a way to let people know, it was the Murdaugh collection too, without actually saying it, which is sort of what they did. Then they threw those monogram pillows front and center. They landed the jackpot, and it will likely help their business for years to come. But maybe I'm just the daughter of a white-collar criminal who taught me some business tactics.
Okay, so to put
Right.
in context, Lauren is talking about Mandy. So that's Mandy Matney and her husband and their jackpot with Alex Murdaugh. He's also saying she's a daughter of a white-collar criminal, right? So, sorry, her also saying that she's a daughter of a white-collar criminal. So they landed the jackpot, and it will likely help their business for years to come. But maybe I'm just the daughter of a white-collar criminal who taught me some business tactics. That's Lauren.
So is she talking about somebody buying Murdaugh's estate stuff?
Let's start again. So I don't know. I think I support them showing the collection of, only because I admit that I was in the strange business of estate buying and selling, a business I know nothing about. I'd probably try to find a way to let people know it was the Murdaugh collection too, without actually saying it, which is sort of what they did. Then they threw those monogram pillows front and center. So she's talking about Mandy Matney here, right? They landed the jackpot. It will likely help their business for years to come, right? So she's talking about Mandy Matney and her husband and their jackpot with Alex Murdaugh.
Well,
they landed the jackpot. Let me finish. And it'll likely help their business for years to come. And she's right. Back in 2023, Mandy Matney was covering Alex Murdaugh, and it did. It helped her business for years to come. And then she's talking about herself. Maybe I'm just the daughter of a white-collar criminal who taught me some business tactics. Yeah. Is the yellow a highlight? Yes, it is. Yes.
Is she saying Mandy Matney bought stuff? Because I remember when the Murdaugh estate went on sale, and you could buy everything there. So is she saying Mandy bought stuff from it?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going.
I'm not surprised, but
Mandy did. Sorry, I'm just talking to people. Mandy did the best coverage. We might agree to disagree on that one. Murdaugh launched Mandy like LB launched Tasty. Exactly that. Yes, that. Very similar. So Mandy is to Murdaugh what Lauren is to Laurie Daybell.
Although,
Exactly the same. Yeah.
although Mandy actually, I think, kind of broke the story. It'd be kind of like Nate Eaton.
Yes, but
But
okay,
Lauren
so
did really glom onto it and use it to make a name for herself.
okay, but I'll put it this way. So Mandy does the same sort of thing. She sort of tries to
Yes.
find the victims, and she kind of like
Okay.
does the whole like sidles up to them, and you know
That's fair.
that kind of thing. Yeah. So very similar style. Very similar style.
The estate sale, I believe it was online because I remember seeing pictures when it happened. 2 years ago or so.
Mm.
You can get like chairs and
Yeah.
silverware and stuff like that. You want the spoon that Alex Murdaugh used and put in his mouth.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yes, it was from a way back too. Yes, so Mandy was covering Murdaugh since long
Yes,
before.
you're right.
Yes, you're correct about that. And she used to work for Fitz News.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something he's not thrilled to say now.
Yeah. So yeah, we are far more here. We are far more familiar with the Murdaugh case than we are with the Daybell case. Let's just say that. Who is Lauren speaking to? Yeah, it's a group chat. So same group chat that we've been talking about the entire time. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Then Lauren continues.
Rex said he and Janice were always close, but it's not the same. He implied she lies all the time in his talking points. She had talking points when Joe died. And his daughter told him that Summer told her that Edgar told Lori, "You can thank me for Joe Ryan. He made me dessert and I enjoyed it, but then realized I don't know how I feel about eating anything a Connor/Cox makes." Wow.
What? Okay, so I've been told to look at the bottom. Lauren says she's afraid to eat anything made by Cox family members. That's Laurie Vallo's family, the same people Lauren and John call their friends.
No. How I feel about it. She enjoyed it.
But then I realized I don't know how I feel about eating anything a Connor Cox makes.
Yeah. I thought you said something else.
No.
Okay.
That's what I said.
That's just really, so you're just going to insult the entire family.
Yeah.
Because they had the misfortune of being related to someone as evil as Lori.
Yeah. So let's tar everyone with the same brush. I mean, I don't have any opinion. Basically,
okay,
this is her.
This is quintessential Lauren. But there she is, talking to them, using them for information, sucking up to them, eating their food, their succulent desserts.
Yeah.
And then going home and talking shit about them and how little they think of them.
Yeah. To a group of people.
Really makes me feel like she talked crap about me.
Look, Dali, I hate to break this to you, but she probably did. Yeah. Yeah.
This is just so. It's just the duplicitedness. Duplicitedness?
I don't know. How
The,
to say that
the
word.
shitty behavior of it. Thank you. Megan now is wanting to talk tomorrow to pick my brain about podcasts because she is ready to start hers. I'm just the Connor podcast coach. Taught Rex and Adam all they know.
Yeah. So the note I have here is Lauren saying she's the Connor podcast coach and that she taught Adam and Rex Connor how to podcast. In brackets, she didn't. Adam had a career in the radio business for over 15 years, but she has to give herself credit for everything. Okay.
So she's talking crap about Megan, who has been supporting her.
Yeah. Megan, so she goes, okay, so Megan Connor now is wanting to talk tomorrow to pick my brain because podcasts, about podcasts, because she is ready to start hers. I'm just the Connor podcast coach. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. This all strikes me as being highly attention seeking. Megan doesn't care. I get the impression from Megan, and I don't, guys. She only just like showed up on my radar. I saw a little bit of her cope, basically, in response to the whole Christina thing, and she's like, "You all need to look at the facts. You need to watch the court hearing and in full. You need to listen to the audio of the court hearing in full, not just listen to clips." And I'm like, we have lady. And yeah, she's that woman is, she's completely nonsensical. And I don't understand why she's defending Lauren, but maybe Lauren has something over her. That's the only thing I can think of. So, yeah. I thought about maybe doing a reaction to her streams, but I think that might just bring attention to her more so. So maybe not. Anyway, moving on. And in response to, she replied to somebody who said something. So I'll do the other person. Trying to act like some inmate wants to reach her, and she says,
"Should I start promoting every DM I get?"
Isn't that ironic? Yeah, maybe more of her feeling private messages. Okay, so now she's going to start posting somebody else's private messages to her, and I'm just going to preface this. So someone sent her messages letting her know she was bringing their name into things they weren't involved in, and they didn't like it, and she didn't care. So this is what they said to her, and it should show some context. So this is just like Summer. It was someone telling her she was reporting false things. And I'll bring these texts up now, and his name's Jake Blaney. Actually, no, Jake Blaney forwarded on. So it's Rob Meldrum. And she then forwarded all this on to the group chat. Right? And I will let you know that she didn't correct any of the reporting using his name, just for the record, because she really doesn't seem to care about facts. That's what I've been told. So it took me quite a while to reconstruct all these messages. So I hope I got them all in the right order and got them all. Hey, Krisha, I sent Lauren the tips on Rob Meldrum. Biatch. Okay. Interesting. So it'll be really interesting because now we actually get to see what the truth is, because she never corrected it. Do you want me to read these? Are you okay?
No, you can read them, and I'll do the next ones.
Okay, cool. All right. So, hi, Lauren. This is Rod Meldrum of the Firm Foundation, Expos, and Book of Mormon Evidence Conferences. Recently, you had a couple joint podcasts with Mormon Stories' John DeLynn. Oh, his name keeps coming up. when my name and events came up in the conversation. I understand the intent and determination of yourself and John to create associations between different LDS groups in an attempt to link them to extremists like Chad and Laurie Daybell or other LDS members who find themselves in trouble with the law for various reasons. In John's case, he wants to paint the church as a whole as extremist and harmful or detrimental to those who profess membership. I don't know your position, but assume it may run along the same lines. If I'm wrong, please let me know. That said, I've had the misfortune of hearing my name come up in a few of your latest episodes, with John actually calling for, I think it for my excommunication because of an excommunication because of an assumed close association with a few extremist people who also happen to believe in a basic tenet of the church called self-reliance. Certainly, some people can take things to extremes, but to attempt to paint everyone who believes in the idea of being prepared for emergencies or hardships as dangerous or worthy of excommunication is an extreme position. Don't you agree? Just to fill you in before further unfounded accusations against me and my events are publicized, I know how desperately some reporters want to attempt to show some kind of guilt by association verdict with Daybell and Vallow. But in my case, here are some facts to consider. 1, I never invited Chad or Laurie to speak at any of my events, and they never did. 2, same with Julie Rowe. 3, I've never subscribed to or accessed AVAL. Something Young created it, and he did. This might be in the next one. Yeah, never subscribed to access AVAL. Roger Young created it, and he used to do an event, but then we did a joint event, and after that, he wanted to retire, so I took over both events. Since that time, I have not had any emphasis on dreams and visions oriented speakers, preferring to focus on scriptures/prophets. 4, my association with Mike and Nancy James stemmed from their asking me to speak at one of their events, which I did. Chad Daybell also spoke at that event. Afterwards, I told Mike and Nancy that if Chad or Julie Rowe were speaking at any future events, that I would not participate. They disinvited Chad and Julie from speaking from that point on. Later, I told them that I was no longer going to speak at their events, which is when they discontinued them. This was many years ago. 5, Abraham Galady, sorry if I said that wrong, has presented at my Firm Foundation events, but has not done so for at least 3 to 4 years now. 6, Tom Harrison has never spoken at my events. Although I would consider him a friend, I have not asked him to speak at any of my events, and he never asked me if he could speak at them. So before throwing out accusations of my events causing extremists or calling for my excommunication, you should consider my disassociation with the extremists you are attempting to tie me to. They use other platforms to get their messages out because I wouldn't allow them on mine. You mentioned you actually attended one of the latest events, and other than being predominantly conservative, you said you found differing opinions and ideas being allowed to share their views. I assumed you were hoping for a cult-like myopic group of singularly focused extremists, but apparently in that you were at least somewhat disappointed. At least you gave an honest, if somewhat skewed, viewpoint of the event. We aren't extremists, but we are not bashful about bringing generally more conservative than progressive, and the vast majority are simply seekers of knowledge and truth in several areas of focus we openly discuss. Let's make sure I get to the right point here. So, if being conservative is the crime you wish to denounce, so be it. But at least be informed about who you choose to attack. All the best to you. I also sent a couple messages to John, who I had some 6 hours of interviews with about 2 years ago. While we disagree on probably most things religious related, we were able to have a respectful conversation that outlined our views without name calling and gotchas. So I was a bit taken aback by his tossing my name out as next in line for excommunication. But being an extremist himself, I think he just got caught up in the moment and was searching for any additional names he could toss out. Hope this is helpful in your research, Rod. P.S. I don't check Facebook hardly at all. So if you'd like to reply or respond, please text me directly. Thanks. So there's her putting all that into a group chat. And then she says, I just found this November 4th. I don't ever check my messages, ever check my reporter messages, and November was a hard month.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So then Lauren responds.
No. We don't get to see Lauren's response. This is the thing, right? We don't get to see Lauren's response. She just chucked all that into a group chat. That's what I'm seeing. Right? So this guy sends all of this stuff and she chucks it all into a group chat. She never corrects the record. She never puts anything out there on to the public correcting the stuff that was said about him supposedly being excommunicated or about to be next in line to be excommunicated. So she never corrects her reporting, but she chucks all these screenshots into a group chat. She doesn't show her response. And she goes, I just found this November 4th. I don't ever check my reporter messages, and November was a hard month. So maybe she never even did respond because she's like, oh, I just found it. November was a hard month. Yeah.
Okay.
So no biggie. Like, I really offended this guy. Went and said that, that he's some extremist and he should be excommunicated. But too bad, so sad.
Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I get from this. Anyone
Yeah.
think differently? I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This is the first I've heard of this. Like, I didn't follow this, but that's what I'm getting from it. And I'm not saying that what this guy's saying is fact either, but it seems to me that she's throwing this guy's messages out into a group chat and saying, oh, I just saw this and I don't ever check my messages and November was a hard month and nothing was ever rectified publicly. Yeah. This is a Mormon guy who is big into doomsday prepping, confronting Lauren, another Mormon. Yeah, but he's saying that he's just because he is like a prepper, that doesn't mean he's like Laurie and Chad level. Like, just because you are a prepper, that doesn't mean that you are Laurie and Chad, right? And he doesn't appreciate that he doesn't appreciate that inference. Okay, well, he's allowed his say, and he didn't like what was said about him, and she just seemed to not respond to him and just put it out into a group chat. So I don't have any real opinion on any of this stuff. This is outside my wheelhouse. But she's the one who says that sharing private messages is illegal. And look what she's doing in a group chat. Now, more.
Aw.
Oh, pretty. Look what I pulled off. Besties with the enemy. Both of them, something I admit I'm proud. Let me see what this is. Is that Jim Griffin?
Yeah.
No. This is CrimeCon 2023 saying, look what I pulled off as she took photos with the same attorneys of Murdaugh where she released their private phone call. No. No. What? Hang on a minute. Wait.
Wow. Jim Griffin is one of Alex Murdaugh's attorneys. Wait, so she's photographing Jim or photobombing Jim like I did with her. How dare she take a picture with someone she doesn't like? What kind of person would do that?
Wait. Hang on. Look. Hey, I think that's Sarah Azaria.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's Coffindorf, for my opinion never changed.
Oh, no, Coffindorf is up here somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, is she?
She's next to she's next to Grayson's mom.
Oh, there she is. No, that's Coffindorfer. Look, top right. Hang on. I might just have to do another zoom up. There's Coffindorfer. I'm gonna do my magic, and I'm gonna get.
Yeah, we're gonna pinch and zoom, guys. Hold on.
We're gonna pinch and zoom. Just a sec.
I'm sorry. Does anyone else see Nancy Grace look like how I imagine Grayson's mom looks like? Look, see? Right? There's Coffindorf at bottom right. Aw.
Yeah.
Look at those two cute kids.
Yeah. Wow. No way. Yeah. She's good at doing her networking.
I should go to CrimeCon next year and get a pic with her and ask her to unblock me from Twitter.
Wow. Yeah, this is in Orlando. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, so hang on a minute. CrimeCon 2023. Right. So one more thing. So back to Murdaugh. So here's their Patreon post where they double down on releasing the record with his attorney. Okay, so you guys, if you didn't know, they released a private, and I mean, this is really private. So this is attorney-client privilege phone call between Alex Murdaugh and his attorneys. They got hold of it and they released it to the public. And Dick Harpootlian and Jim Griffin were livid, and they should have taken this down. But Hidden True Crime, they doubled down on it, right? And so this is Laura Matthias on their Patreon talking about it. On their Patreon. Not publicly, on their Patreon, right? Would you be able to read this one out? Sorry, my mouth is kind of parched.
This past week was a stressful one for us. Oh, yeah, for you. They were our first for everything, and HTC had our first PR nightmare, but not last. PR nightmare is actually a bit extreme. Correct. What you're experiencing now is a PR nightmare. And I personally feel we did a fine job amidst some unexpected media attention. Okay, Freddie foreshadowing. But the Twitter mobs and social media trolls were not friendly. Why is my hair all puffed up? And it was new territory to navigate.
No.
I just love the foreshadowing here. While the rest of the true crime world was discussing Lori Vallow Daybell's death penalty being pulled off the table, and the heartless Colorado dentist who poisoned his own wife and mother of 6 children. Tragic. but not as tragic as what I was going through, guys. I was busy with podcast public relations, and I am still catching up. This includes emails, DMs, and anyone who has been trying to reach out. Please know I am behind.
Sorry.
Oh, we got more. Yay.
Yeah.
John and I both laughed when Fox News this week referred to our podcast producer and staff that doesn't exist. And we were both grateful when they finally updated their false statement in an article discussing our FOIA request and jailhouse call that we released on TikTok and YouTube. Basic summary for those who missed it: we filed a FOIA request. We received a public recording by mistake. We posted one of those recordings that was a conversation between Alex Murdaugh and his attorney, Jim Griffin. When Griffin learned of the recording, he was livid, and rightfully so. It allegedly wasn't meant to be released to us. No, it was not meant to be released to you. That's what sometimes mistakes happen during FOIA. We all got treated to Alex Murdaugh shirtless with his nipples out. That was not meant to be released.
No.
But we were still blessed with Alex Murdaugh's nipples. Sometimes stuff is released. It's not meant to be.
No.
You shouldn't always post it unless you're into that kind of thing.
Unless you're into that kind of thing. But no one's into that.
2 years later, and we're still getting
We're still traumatized by that.
Oh. There are some days this is so fun. Nipplegate. Not to be confused with Nancy Grace's Nipplegate.
Yes. We're also traumatized by that. And that was a lot longer ago.
What the hell were we talking about? Nipples.
I don't know.
It allegedly wasn't meant to be released to us through the FOIA request, and Colleton County claims it was a mistake. Well, nothing out of Colleton County is ever a mistake.
Never.
No. What, did Becky release it? Well, Griffin's anger was not directed at us.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was a mistake. I mean, I'm sure he was annoyed. He was pissed that it was released by mistake. You were the ones that released it publicly.
Yes.
And we were merely messengers in this odd saga. Strangers on the internet weren't so convinced, and well, to be continued. I'm sure some of you.
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
Next.
Yep, go.
Basic summary. This week, I enjoyed meeting a hidden gem in Patreon at Starbucks. Aw, it was so wonderful to spend time with Lynette. And she even helped me touch up our company PR statement with some final edits. Thanks, Lynette. Aw, and thank you to this. Boy, she was really small time then. I'm done with that page.
Is that it? Okay.
Yep.
That's it. Wow. All right. Jeez. The whole thing with the phone call was actually a giant deal. Like, that was a giant deal. She's just completely played it down like it's, oh, well, no biggie. I guess, like, you know, these things happen. It was just a mistake. Oh, well. And she didn't take it down. Like, they dug their heels in. And it wasn't really something that Hidden True Crime really covered. Like, Murdaugh wasn't their thing. Like, that was Mandy's thing. So Mandy covered Murdaugh, and Lauren covered Daybell. There's like the two lanes, you know. But they got hold of this phone call, and it was like, oh, sweet, I got this phone call, and put the phone call out. And it, like, everybody knows that an attorney-client phone call is privileged, and that's that. It's pretty clear. Like, in what universe do you release an attorney-client privilege phone call? When? How?
Yeah.
And yeah, when has Nancy Grace ever been anti-prosecution? Yeah, she's not exactly the most unbiased person.
No.
Yeah. The thing, it was a mistake releasing it to HTC, but it wasn't a mistake for them to release it. Yes, exactly. You do.
Well,
there's this thing where you can actually make a choice.
I
And
don't
then they
think
could
it
have
was
taken it down.
They should, morally, yes. Ethically, yes. I don't think it was illegal for them to release it. It was just a really scummy thing to do, and it could have had a lot of ramifications on the case as well.
They were asked to take it down.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a good point.
I
I don't know. Maybe, but yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it's down there. It's down there with the bad shit that people like that would do. Like, it's pretty scum. Like, it's scum of the earth reporting kind of stuff. Like, it's kind of like, it's the kind of thing that, like, maybe I wouldn't put it past someone like, you know, Bullhorn Betty or someone like that. Like, maybe even she wouldn't do that. Now she's going to come after me, but fuck it. Like, whatever. But yeah, at what point should she stop calling herself a journalist? She can call herself whatever she wants. Doesn't make it true. Hey, I saw somewhere it was written that she was a news anchor for 10 years. And I was like, where?
Lauren?
Really? Yeah, Lauren. She was a news reporter for 10 years. Lauren kind of reminds me of true crime paparazzi. There is no death. She won't exploit for money. Actually, since you say that, I love that one. I love that one. Channel 6, but 10 years. I don't know, really 2 years. A news reporter, I think was the word. Yeah, excuse me? More lies. Oh, guys, what are you all doing for Christmas? Are you having fun? Like, today's my rumball day. Hi, Bronforth. How's it going? Hi, Helen and Dali. Merry Christmas to you. It is Christmas Eve here. It's huge. Everything's happening here. I mean, she's the daughter of a white-collar criminal. I know. Well, she said that herself. We can call her that now.
Yeah.
Daughter of a white-collar criminal. Yeah, it's all happening. Is it true that they were asking if anybody knows anybody connected to the Reiner case? I can't even listen to anything they have to say about it because it upsets me so much. Oh, did you see that the name of their most recent video about that is "This Changes Everything"? Because now, hasn't he been diagnosed with schizophrenia? Yeah. So now all they're just like, he's disgusting and he's guilty. All that is like, oh, now they have to like backpedal. He hasn't even put in a plea yet. He's not even been arraigned.
No, I don't think so.
Not even been arraigned. Someone has asked me to have a look at the Sarah Grace Patrick case because they did I actually watched the video last night, or two of their videos last night, because they got her cousin, I think, or auntie to come on and talk about how guilty she was. And this girl, she's the girl who she's been tried as an adult. She's a minor, and she has been charged with the unaliving murder, I'll say murder, of her parents, her mother and stepfather. And the mother's family say she's not guilty, and the stepfather's family say she is. And again, I mean, she's innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah.
So I was wanting to have a bit of a look into that. Apparently, her trial is really speedy. It's coming up like 6th of January,
Oh, wow.
really soon. This is the girl who had a TikTok account, and she was posting a lot on TikTok about how upset she was, and people were very much, oh, that's so, it's very performative, all that kind of thing. And I just think that you just can't judge it, that you need evidence. You need a lot of evidence. So I'm not going to make any judgment about her. I want to see what they've got. So yeah, I'm interested in that one. I'm interested in seeing what I actually want to see the probable cause affidavit. I can't find it. So yeah, I'm curious to see what people say in chat about that. If anyone watched it over on Hidden True Crime when they were still watching Hidden True Crime, what you thought, and if you've had any further thoughts about that, it'd be interesting. But yeah, so it's an obvious rock the opposite of a hidden gem. Thanks for the $4.99. You're so kind. Rhinestone Cow. Wow, girl. Rhinestone, wow, girl. Melody Buzzard's mum was arrested today. Is that what's happened?
Yeah.
Is that what's
Lauren
happened? Yeah.
Today.
Wow. Yeah, I know she went live and didn't have anywhere near as many people in her live chat as usual. That's interesting. But that's not the point. So that's apparently was her remains found, was Melody Buzzard's
I'm not sure. I know
well?
I think the mother was arrested, but that's all. I don't know about that.
That's, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know the case very well. So
Yeah.
again, I'd like to look into that too. So again, innocent till proven guilty, but very sad about the daughter, about Melody. Very sad, very sad. So I have a lot of cases to look into. I have a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you for the gifted membership, Vellatine Billamy. Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, they found it. Yeah, that's what I heard first. I haven't seen the press conference yet. But what I heard first was that they found her. Yeah. So a lot of movement in that case.
And I think we got one more from Chuck Anderson's granddaughter. Not sure if I mentioned that one, but
thank you so
much. Thank you again.
Gifts, everybody. All right, well, it's Christmas Eve for me, guys. So I'm going to make some rumballs. And also I'm putting together a little bit of a video for over the holidays for you guys. And I don't think I'll be live tomorrow because tomorrow is Christmas for me. So however you celebrate the holidays, have a wonderful one.
Yes.
I'm a Catholic, so I'll be going to church, but whatever you guys do, have a wonderful one. And I'll be seeing my family. I hope you guys see family or friends or whatever you do. Just make sure you have a safe one and a peaceful one.
Yep.
And I'll be seeing you though between Christmas and New Year. What are you going to be doing, Mr. Dali?
Probably just go over to my mom's for a bit, and that's about it.
Mama Bear, and you and me taking care of your three little fur babies there.
Cats
obviously, get your cats introduced. Oh, lovely. All right, thank you for all the support, everybody. I appreciate it so much.
Sean is about to go live.
I'm actually redirecting to Jolene. She's
is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure she's live.
Yeah, Sean's not going till for 90 minutes. So
okay, cool. Lovely. All right. So guys, I appreciate you all your support this year. I can't say thank you enough.
Yes,
to you all, everybody. And thank you for seeing the evidence and being open to it. I wanted to say that as well. I think that all of the people who have needed you guys to look at the facts and be open to it are probably really appreciative of that too. So thank you. I don't want to sort of speak on behalf of them, but I kind of will. I think they probably all are really happy to have you guys around and looking out for them. So all of my love, all of his love,
Yes.
from the mods as well. You guys are amazing. Love you guys, and I'll see you day or two. And it's time for the song. Make sure you say hello, Raid, when you get over
Yes.
there. Jolene's.
You set it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think she's lost.
Bye.
Dali and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud and because she's an 803. To the attention, excited utterance. A cat is staring from when he goes missing. We are sensitive. Sometimes the words are always loud and because she's a need of a free.
Nah, she's not live. Never mind.
Sorry, guys. Want me to hit the end screen?
No. I'm going to redirect you to Sean. Can you just pause the music for a second?
I can.
I'm going to redirect you to Sean, potentially criminal instead. He's having a Christmas cope session. So that starts a bit later. So go over there and press the like button and say hello, Raid, anyway for me. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, now we
Dali and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud and because she